My love, the day I have been longing for will soon come into our lives, bringing with it something indescribably beautiful. A day will arrive when the world feels as though it's paused just for us, when we find ourselves sitting together in a quiet room, laughter filling the space, the weight of our love finally realized. It will be a day where our hands intertwine, and in that touch, we silently promise each other an eternity. I imagine the warmth of your embrace, and how, in that moment, I will hold you tightly and let my tears fall, no longer needing to hold back the emotions I've carried for so long. On that day, I will give you the ring of commitment, a symbol of the love and dedication we have always shared. With it, I will pledge myself to you, forever. I will kiss you, not in secret but openly, without fear, without hesitation, in front of everyone, because there will be no one left to object. It will be the moment when you become mine officially, when the world acknowledges what we have known all along, that we are meant to be together, now and always. And that thought fills my heart with such joy, a joy I can hardly contain. I am waiting for that day so eagerly, my heart is practically bursting with anticipation. I dream about it constantly, every single moment of my life. Whether I'm awake or asleep, my thoughts circle back to the same vision, the day we will finally be united, the day that marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. It brings me so much happiness to think that I will share the most beautiful day of my life with you, the person who means everything to me. I can already feel the weight of the emotions that will come flooding out when that day arrives, tears of happiness, relief, and pure love. I think I'm going to cry a lot that day, and to be honest, I already feel like crying just imagining it now. It's overwhelming to think of how long we've waited for this moment, how much we've endured, and how close we finally are to reaching it. We have truly waited so long for that day to come, and my heart aches with the weight of the longing I feel for you. Every day without you feels like an eternity, and I find myself praying that the day of our union comes quickly. My heart is no longer able to bear this separation, this endless waiting. I want to be with you, to hold you, to laugh with you, to cry with you, to finally be by your side without any more obstacles in our way. I want to take you away from everything, to escape the world for a while, just the two of us. I want to get lost with you, to find a place where time doesn't matter, where there's no one else but us. I want to savor every second of being near you, to feel your presence, to breathe you in. There are moments when I imagine taking you away on a long honeymoon, just the two of us. No one around to disturb us, no responsibilities, no daily routines to pull us apart. We would have all the time in the world to explore each other, to rediscover one another without any interruptions. I dream of making slow, passionate love to you, cherishing every inch of you, again and again. I want to be close to you in a way that makes me feel like I've known you my whole life, but still with the excitement of uncovering new things about you. I want to lose myself in your eyes, to look into them and never want to look away. I want to hold you close, to cuddle with you for hours, until our hearts are beating in unison, until I feel the peace that only your arms can bring me. I want to know you even more deeply than I already do. I want to understand everything you've ever thought, everything you've ever felt, everything you've kept hidden in the corners of your heart. I just want the two of us to be alone, away from the world and its demands, because that's what my soul craves. My heart needs it, I need you. I've waited so long for you, I've longed for you with every fiber of my being. And now, I want to replace that longing with peace, with happiness, with the knowledge that we are finally together. I want to experience what it feels like to not miss you anymore, to not yearn for you from afar. I want to spend the rest of my life making sure that neither of us ever has to feel that longing again. Our future is bright, my love, and that day is coming soon. The day when we will be bound together, not just in our hearts but in every way, for the rest of our lives. And when that day comes, I know it will be the start of something even more beautiful than I can imagine now. I love you, and I will wait as long as it takes to make that day a reality. You know, sweetheart, you are truly a wonderful person, and I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like you. There's something so unique about the way you carry yourself and how you approach life. You are so different from most of the people I've encountered, and I mean that in the best way possible. What sets you apart the most is your courage and your willingness to be upfront, no matter the situation. In a world where so many people hide their true feelings or say one thing to your face and another behind your back, you stand out because you are real. You speak your mind openly, without hesitation, and I love that about you. One of the things I admire most is how honest and straightforward you are. It's rare to find someone who doesn't sugarcoat things just to make others feel better or to avoid conflict. You have a way of getting to the heart of the matter, and you do it with such confidence. You're not afraid to say what needs to be said, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Some people may think you're rude because of this, but I completely disagree. In fact, I think it's one of your best qualities. I admire it because it means that I can always trust you to be genuine with me. When I ask for your opinion, I know you'll give me the truth, and that is incredibly valuable to me. So many people I've met in my life have been kind on the surface, saying nice things to my face while turning around and speaking badly behind my back. It's exhausting trying to figure out who is being real and who isn't. But with you, there's no guessing. You're like a breath of fresh air in this world full of pretense and insincerity. I'm so grateful to have met someone like you. You have such a strong personality, and you're not afraid to be who you are, even when others might not understand or appreciate it. That takes so much courage, and it's something I truly admire. I've noticed that many people are intimidated by you. They're afraid to speak their minds around you because they know you won't tolerate their nonsense. They're aware that you see through the facades that most people put up, and that makes them uncomfortable. That's probably why some people choose to stay away from you, but I don't see it that way at all. To me, it's a sign of your strength and integrity. You're not someone who can be easily swayed or manipulated, and I absolutely love that about you. Around you, I feel like I can be my true self. I don't have to pretend or hide parts of myself, and that's a rare gift. You don't judge people, you accept them for who they are, and that's something that speaks volumes about your character. You have such a pure heart, and it's clear that you genuinely care about the people in your life, even if you don't always express it in the traditional ways. I treasure every moment I get to spend with you because you make me feel understood and accepted. I enjoy our playful banter, your sharp sarcasm, and even our more serious conversations. There's never a dull moment with you, and I always look forward to the next time we talk. I have to admit, sometimes I get nervous when I want to say something, because I'm afraid of offending you. But at the same time, I know that no matter what I say, you'll take it with grace and honesty. So, if I may be completely honest, I want to tell you this: no matter how many people might avoid talking to you or say mean things behind your back, please, never change who you are. You are a truly precious person, and the world needs more people like you. I know that people criticize you because they don't have the courage to be as open and straightforward as you are, and that makes them jealous. But their words don't hold any weight. What matters is that you stay true to yourself, because that's what makes you so special. I love everything about you, and I genuinely believe you are one of the best people I've ever met. In fact, I often wish I could be more like you. I wish I had the same boldness to speak my mind without worrying about what others think. Lately, I've been trying to adopt some of that courage, and it's been incredibly liberating. Speaking the truth, like you do, brings a sense of freedom that I didn't realize I was missing. I feel so much lighter now, and for that, I have to thank you. You've set such a great example for me, and I'm inspired by your strength and authenticity every day. In this world, where so many people hide behind masks, you stand out as someone who is unapologetically yourself, and I admire that more than words can express. So, thank you, for being exactly who you are and for showing me the power of truth and honesty,